Welcome back. We are continuing through element 23 of your life book, Master Your Thoughts and Emotions. Today, we are going to review pages 467 and to 472, and this is about our lower brains. All right, stick with me. So Dr. A says, since we were born with only two fears, which is falling and loud noises, everything else that we fear is actually learned by experience or from someone else. So the fear of success and failure and death, spiders, snakes, heights, sharks, they've all been conditioned in us. If an event is sufficiently painful, then that condition, it's immediate. And here's an example of this. This could be my mother-in-law. A couple of years ago, she had this severe pain, abdominal pain. I mean, we couldn't really tell what was going on, called 911. Turns out she had to have her gallbladder out. This was, as I mentioned, about 2 years ago. She honestly, to this day, still believes that it was the strawberries that she ate. So not the 88 years of food that she's been putting in her body and the fact that she's 88 years old or 90, whatever, and that her gallbladder just went out. She still talks about and believes that strawberries are what caused her gallbladder attack. And so that's an example, something that just, this is my conditioning. It's immediate. Okay. Usually it's a lot slower of a process and it requires us repeated experiences to really ingrain that into our memory. But the point is, we have thousands of emotional responses that don't match the situation. This is why if you meet someone for the first time and maybe you feel anxious or worried and you're like, why? Like, where'd that come from? It could be what they're wearing, or it could be the color of a shirt, which connects to your unconscious programming of something from the past. Sometimes we remember the conditioning, and sometimes it's buried so deep in our subconscious. And all of this, it actually goes to suggest that if we're going around interacting with our world and our relationships at an unconscious level, we're going to have a lot of emotional mismanagement. And this doesn't mean that we have to suppress our emotions and push them down. A key skill is to learn and observe and release the emotions. And this actually happens naturally if we don't interfere. When we repress an emotion, it becomes bottled up inside. And actually, that may prevent the release of other more helpful emotions. Then we start thinking about it, our bodies become more involved, and then we create this endless loop that adds up to anxiety, frustration, and emotional mismanagement. Intelligence is awareness. And in recent years, the term emotional intelligence, that phrase, that's been thrown around a lot. What it really means that if you are aware of your emotions, you can identify them and you know how they affect you. And once you are self-aware, you're in a position to take command and then use proper management in an emotionally agile way. So some researchers say that there's two opposing emotional states, love and fear. Other researchers actually have come to this consensus that there's 8 primary emotions: anger, sadness, surprise, fear, acceptance, disgust, joy, and anticipation. And similar to the primary colors, when you combine them, they turn as different ones. When we combine primary emotions, we create secondary ones. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end for today. Thanks for joining me. We are almost finished element 23 of our life book. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the level of consciousness. I'm going to let you know now, tomorrow's going to be a little bit longer. So bear with me. I think it's going to be really good. Just meaning that it's a lot of information that I think you're going to find useful. So thank you for joining me. Please feel free, like, comment, share the post, hop on over to the YouTube channel called Healthy and Vibrant, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.